What's poppin' knights? It's OnoKage, otherwise known as the King, and I come to you with another exciting part of What If Goku and Vegeta Train Boruto the Next Generations? Man, it has been a while, hasn't it? Jesus Christ. So if you haven't heard, there's a little video right there that you should probably go watch, link in the description. It lets you know about everything that happened during the break and when I wasn't here. Long story short, I'm ass out. My car's totaled. It was stolen before. I got it back, totaled it. Crazy how that happens, isn't it? Just love, life, and luck. It's all been amazing. Got an interview tomorrow. You know, just trying to get myself back up so I can pay rent at the first, you know? My life sucks. No, not my life. My luck. My luck is garbage, y'all. It's why I don't do luck-based stuff. So, without further ado, let's get into the recap.
We last left our heroes throwing ungodly power at each other. Naruto, the sage of animalistic instinct, and Vegeta, the sage of calamity. Their spar was enough to shake the heavens.
God. Damn it. It never fails, doesn't it? It never fails.
And after their bout was finished, Vegeta recognized Naruto as a true opponent, worthy of being his rival. But that's when Naruto gets a call from Ino. A Dragon Ball from the Land of Water was stolen, the culprit unknown. But this gets Boruto anxious. He wants to help, and Shikamaru, predicting this, comes up with a plan. During their academy field trip, a secret mission for teams 7 and 11 are to investigate the disappearance of the Dragon Ball. Boruto, wanting to prove himself, rushes off, while Goten and Trunks are shooting for the re-up. Vegeta searches for Sasuke, curious about his student's development, and Goku searches for Jiraiya. We continue with the exciting development.
Now,
Lego.
Don't no time to waste, the king is into beast mode. Your ninjas better hide away before I try to beast mob. Not to win this fairy tale, I got the heat flow. Pack the lead in the trunks, I got the heat dome. Got the flow going crazy, that's a shuttle clone. I switch it up and interchange, and yeah, that's how the story goes. Sharingan or Rinnegan, pick one. Either way, you'll stay gone, cause bygones ain't bygones. Then in my hand, make your O go and run. If I just pull that rock, you are so stay, go cost. These hands is napalm. Fuck around and find out what I breathe with the sample. Someone put the brakes like an ape, you a prince. Oh, I'm a king, what you tell me with no prince? Got the knights right behind me in the back. Still gonna fall down when the doors attack. Oh, like you know, see, I'm the leader of the pack. So don't you lay down, bitch, pay respect.
On the boat, Teams 7 and 11 are conversing with Shikadai, who's leading the conversation.
so we need to come up with a plan to investigate without raising suspicion. Sarada adds, I was thinking one of us can keep Shino-sensei busy while the rest of us go to investigate. Chocho pipes in, good idea, Sarada. I volunteer to stay behind. Boruto questions, why would you want a lame job like that? If I stay with the class, I should be able to visit some Water Tribe food shops. They smile, but Inosuke questions, that plan is cute and all, but we don't know where to even begin looking. True, adds Shikadai. As he continues, we don't have much to go off of. Only info Dad gave was the thief didn't have chakra or ki, but could still use jutsu. So Dad nor the Hokage have yet to figure out what that means. Mitsuki adds, no chakra or ki. Quite the interesting dilemma, isn't it, Boruto? Boruto isn't surprised when Mitsuki singles him out, but he still finds it weird when they all pause, sensing two very large power levels approaching them at great speeds. The class panics, but Boruto sighs as he exclaims, Mitsuki, come with me. Mitsuki smiles and goes with him, but Shikadai yells, you idiot, what are you doing? I gotta teach some kids discipline. Discipline? You? Okay. What, you got a problem with that? No, not at all. Knock yourself out, Teach. Boruto and Mitsuki fly off to meet the terrible toddlers, much to Shino-sensei's annoyance. He yells out their names, but to no response. They fly up to meet Trunks, who scoffs. Well, surprised you didn't run away. Guess you ninjas are good for something. Boruto chuckles. Why run away from two kids we already beat? That's not fair and you know it. You only won because you're ninja tricks. Well, duh, we're ninja. It's your own fault for jumping in a fight. Trunks frowns. As annoying as it is, you're right. That's why I want to fight you, one-on-one. If I win, you get your dad to train us. Boruto questions, and what do I get? I'll get my dad to train you. Boruto is lost in thought at the possibility of this. He just saw his own dad's true power yesterday, and Vegeta was a fair match for him. With that super cool Sage of Calamity form. Mitsuki smiles as he whispers in Boruto's ear. We are near port. This could be a perfect distraction for the others to get away. I'll send a message, but it's your call. Boruto smiles. I know, Mitsuki. Cho's sorry. But kid, you got a deal. The two square off as Mitsuki sends the signal. Meanwhile, as they start their fight, Vegeta flies in the sky searching for Sasuke, but he's unable to sense him. The brat may be a proper warrior, but he's still a ninja. It shouldn't be too hard to believe he figured out how to hide his power level better than the others. But that could also mean he's weak. A small sense of pride is overshadowed by frustration. As a barrage of metal cubes is launched at him at high speeds, even he could barely react. But he does see where they're coming from, so he flies down to meet a tall and pale man of skinny yet well-defined build, with short grayish-purple hair and orange-red eyes. He smiles wickedly. Vegeta scowls as he exclaims, "A pathetic, cowardly attack, even for a ninja." Well, I had to see how strong you are, or else this wouldn't be any fun. Now, Vegeta finds this amusing. You test my strength. My. This world has gotten amusing since I left. The man then sends another one of his cubes at Vegeta, but he doesn't move, taking the attack head on, catching the cube, studying it. He tries to crush it in his hands, but finds it doesn't even crack under the pressure. The force and strength of Vegeta. It then grows spikes, piercing Vegeta's finger. The strange man smiles. Surprised? It's the densest metal in the world, even from your own home world. That Huh. How do you...
Kachi Kachin Steel.
Kachi Kachin? Really? It feels like I've heard it differently every time. Hold up. Let's just get back to the story. Surprised? It's the densest metal in the world. Even more so than the Kachi Kachin of your homeland. How do you... Now, Prince. What's the fun in that? If you want your answers, you're gonna have to force them out of me. Vegeta smiles as he turns into a Super Saiyan. Well then, android, let's see what you can do. The twisted man's smiles grows. Android? Now that's interesting. Could it be because you're a cyborg, Deepa? Sasuke arrives from the shadows, appearing in the blink of an eye. Sensei, how did you deduce that he was an android? Simple. We fought creeps like him before. Beings more machine than man, void of energy. Androids. Cyborg. As he speaks, he was pierced in the shoulder with a lightning spear from Sasuke. Quiet. The adults are talking. Deepa was frozen in place, paralyzed by the lightning running through his body. Sasuke then puts his attention back on Vegeta. So, Sensei, you're saying the reason we can't sense them is because of mechanical upgrades? Not exactly. It may be similar, but in our world, we couldn't sense the androids because they were equipped with an infinity engine, granting them limitless energy. It may be different in yours. What? Ding, ding, ding. You hit the nail right on the head, Prince. Deepa then stands, completely unaffected by Sasuke's Chidori's spear. He then runs towards Sasuke, the lightning still piercing him. As he laughs, he sends metal cubes at them at high speed, shredding the forest, forcing them to separate. He then appears before Sasuke, planting his face in the ground as Super Saiyan Vegeta flies in, punching Deepa in the face, but he doesn't budge. Instead, he grabs Vegeta's fist, swinging him like a toy, throwing him into a boulder. As it crumbles under Vegeta's force, he comes out charging from the debris with lightning surrounding him, a Super Saiyan 2. He clashes fists with Deepa. His fists ring in pain as Deepa's body is made from steel more dense than the Kachikachin. But Vegeta does not falter on his assault. His blood begins pumping as he kicks Deepa in the gut, launching him upwards into Sasuke. As he jumps down from the trees, his blade emulated with the white flames of Omikami. Deepa doesn't try to contest this attack. He dodges Sasuke, gaining some distance. Sasuke notes Deepa's fear. As he continues his assault, Deepa smiles. He covers his arms in steel. He then senses Vegeta's presence. He turns to face the prince, but Vegeta doesn't budge. Instead, he sits and watches Sasuke fight. With a smile on his face, Deepa's confused, so he taunts the prince. So what, Vegeta? You're taking your time now, prince. If you're getting bored, I could kill you now and ease your pain. Oh no, quite the contrary, in fact. I'm plenty entertained, Tin Man. Sasuke, listen well. I understand Robo Boy here is something unlike what you faced before, so I'll offer you a piece of advice. Don't start small. In a fight with an android, the longer the battle, the quicker your death. Sasuke smiles, noting Deepa's frustration growing with each one of Vegeta's insults. I figured, Sensei. I doubt I'll get any more information out of you anyway, right? Android. Now you know damned well I'm no android. True. I stand corrected. You're a dead man. A full-body suit of armor sprouts from Deepa, multiplying his strength exponentially, placing him on the level of a Super Saiyan god. Sasuke grows more curious as Deepa yells, "As an inner of Kara, I'll make your death slow." You'll die trying, Deepa. The heavenly attire Susanoo sprouts from Sasuke. His form stretches into the heavens. All that power then begins to condense around Sasuke. The mass of chakra closes in around him. As he yells, Sage Art, Storm God's Armor, or the Arashin no Yoi, if you prefer. Which you do. We're weebs here. We all know what we are. Let's get back to the story. The highly compact energy of the Susanoo forms around Sasuke as Deepa rushes. But Sasuke just raises his hand, and the inorganic reanimation begins to make spikes from the ground as it surrounds Deepa. He yells, Chibaku Tensei, or planetary devastation. This spiked ground begins to surround Deepa, crushing and impaling him as he's carried into the air. As he's suspended, Sasuke begins to take aim. He whispers the jutsu's name, Sage Art, Shoujo Shinora Otarasu, or Light Arrow of the Creator God. It sounds so cool. Okay. It's an attack so fast that it's impossible to see unless you are blessed with the Rinnegan like Sasuke. He watches as the arrow cuts through the air, setting the surrounding atmosphere on fire. As it pierces Deepa's body, the pure destructive force of the attack disintegrates him, leaving nothing behind, as Vegeta flies down to Sasuke. Pathetic he was, wasn't he? No, Runt, you were. Was that really your best? Sasuke powers down. Saiyans, you really are only concerned for battle, aren't you? When your world is constantly in danger, does anything else matter? With that, we agree. But we have far bigger problems than me showing my strength. Like what? The Dragon Balls. They're in danger. Explain. After you left, word of the entire Uchiha clan began to spread far and wide. And those brave enough to risk their lives for that power, to resurrect the dead, gathered in the thousands, until one Kunoichi got her wish, to be more powerful than the Leaf and their allies. That included your strength as well, Sensei. So we're forced to get stronger, strong enough to surpass you and Goku. Afterwards, Naruto and Shikamaru decided to divide the Dragon Balls between the nations to slow any potential threats. I don't care about any of that mess. Tell me what that has to do with now. One of the Dragon Balls went missing from the Land of Water, the Land of Stone, and based on information we've gathered, Kara has created androids to complete this mission. I see. Then it was short-sighted of us to leave them here. I disagree. How so, Sasuke? Thanks to the Dragon Balls, the bonds between villages have never been stronger. We have no threat of war or violence between us. So we've been able to focus on the economic growth of the Leaf. The downsides of the Dragon Balls are far more outweighed by the benefit that we've seen. My parents are even there. So for that, I thank you, Sensei. Sasuke bows before Vegeta, but Vegeta blushes slightly, forcing Sasuke's head back up, making him shake his hand. I've seen how you've grown, Sasuke. You're not as weak as I thought, but I need to see your strength sooner or later. So once we finish this mission of yours, me and you will spar just like old times. You have a deal, Sensei. It's Vegeta. Meanwhile, Boruto and Trunks have had their battle, beating each other into submission. They collapse, falling onto the boat while Mitsuki and Goten watch over them. They're both exhausted. As Boruto says, "You're actually pretty strong." Trunks gasps back through an exasperated breath. "I'm shocked you could handle my Super Saiyan without your ninja tricks." "I'll talk to my dad about training you if you still want." "Fine. I'll tell my dad too." The two stand up and form the unison seal as they smile, reaching a new understanding. As Mitsuki lets Boruto know that Sarada and the others have begun their mission. And I think that's where we're going to end this one for now. So, did you like it? Did you hate it? What's your rated? This was kind of a test, not for anything specific or nefarious, mind you, but to see how many pages I could use, tell a good story, and make the editing process light on myself. And it looks like 7 pages might be the cutoff. So that's awesome for me. I've learned a bit of that. I learned a bit today. So nice. So 7 pages can get me a 15-minute episode. That's insane. Especially when you think about the soccer thing that I'm doing, and that's 30 pages long. That's stupid. But yeah, no. There's a few things that I want to say before I close this video out. So next year, I'm getting deployed, going to Germany. It's going to be crazy. So if any of y'all are in Germany or Europe, let me know. I get the weekends off so we can go out and get a drink or whatever. I don't know. We can do something. I don't want anyone to think that I'm hard to reach. I'm a pretty chill dude. I do think that I'm pretty human at the end of the day. But I'm about to start recording another video, so I want to get something on the channel soon. So hopefully this goes well. I'm going to be editing this for the next 30 minutes. I'm going to pass out, wake up, edit some more. I'm probably going to record something now. It shouldn't take me that long, hopefully. But other than that, I just want to say thank y'all for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I try to read everything. It's been kind of getting hectic. There's a lot more comments on every video, so I have to keep going back and forth to see which video it's from. But this is a fun thing for me to do, so I'm happy that you guys are loving the content I'm putting out here. I put a lot more bloopers in this one because I want you to see how often I make a mistake during these recordings. I could not say kachi kachin. I cannot say kachi kachin for a minute, but I figured it out. Other than that, I just want to say, for peace and for love, OnoKage out. Peace.
Nobody speak, nobody get choked. If you run the homie, gonna get smoked. No time for the lame ass jokes. I'm the GOAT. You a gringo when that story's been told. I make money moves, controlling every view. Oh no, you got hella proof, but no one's helping you. What's wrong? Now you on your own, you really want to smoke? Oh no, Chico really done did wrong. What's wrong? The hollow meta in the skyliss, bro. Keep talking crazy, I might go post though. Always trouble when they go too far. Nobody mess with me familiar. Father.